For those of you who are in Australia, you may have been watching the federal election, and whilst I try not to comment politically, what I'll say is it's an interesting analogy, the old politics game, for how it might be when we work out there in the big wide world in business. It's almost like sometimes we win, sometimes we lose, and it's about how we play the game. So just taking that analogy on, and how you might be able to bring that into your own business. How are you playing the game? And is it your game, or is it someone else's game that you're playing? And then do you want to really be playing someone else's game? Hi to everyone who's watching. I've noticed just a couple of people joining. So I wanted to talk about process versus results, and tasks and process. So I guess when I was originally trained as a therapist, we used to talk about there being two components to both therapy, but also teaching and even training. One of those parts is process, and the other part is tasks. And so we have the tasks of business, or we have the tasks of therapy, or whatever you're working in. You might be in business yourself, so you've got business tasks. But what is the process you need to go through to achieve or attain those tasks? The process in therapy is part of the result, except it can be hard to pinpoint, because what are results when we're just looking at feelings? That can be hard to actually put your finger on, unless you actually track how good you're feeling or how not good you're feeling, and the general, hopefully upward kind of trend. So there should be a general upward trend for you when you're coming to a therapist. Again, hi for those joining. There should be a general upward trend when you're going to see a therapist. But sometimes there's a few bumps in the road. So the bumps in the road, they often exist because you might hit a snag, or something happen. And you can use this same analogy for yourself in business. So even just coming to a therapist can be a very similar concept to how you're going to go in your own business, because really working your own business or practice, it is a process in itself. And part of you getting ahead is finding your own process and what's going to work for you. So I've been putting up some things on my Instagram profile, some tips, and I just want to go through some of that this evening, because I thought this may even help those watching this back. And most certainly, some of the tips I'm talking to are things that I've found with the people I've been working with over time. So the things I've found probably, speak both from my own personal experience and also the experience of others. So, really at the end of the day, we're looking at consistency being key. We are looking at focus. We are looking at follow through. And I'll be talking more about follow through and what that actually looks like. Consider it in therapy business. We talk about this in training, walking the walk and talking the talk. So it's also about making that shift to do that in practice or in business. How do you walk the walk and talk the talk, both in your practice and in your real life, as well as with your clients? So that's something maybe to think about. So I think I'll leave you with that this evening, because at the end of the day, you've got to do these things for yourself. But I thought I'd give you some tips here, and just following on from some of the things I've been putting out to the world. So all the best, guys. I hope you've survived an interesting weekend, and thanks for joining me. And certainly someone has actually commented. I can see there's a Facebook person who said hello. Hi everyone who's checked in. So again, my tips for today with your practice: focus, consistency, making sure you're getting yourself out there as much as you can, and follow through. So, and again, we'll be talking more to that later. So all the best, guys, and I'll see you again, I'm hoping, so long as everything goes well tomorrow as well. See you later, guys.